Good morning. This is Zanka Metcalf. Welcome to Trade Out Loud's Forex Morning Briefing. Today is Tuesday, February 11th, 2014, and it is 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Let's start with the major economic events for today. At 9 and at 10 a.m., we have the Federal Chair Yellen that is going to testify. Also, at 10 a.m., we have the JOLTS job opening. So these are the major economic releases for today. Also, continuing today, we have the mortgage delinquencies here in the U.S., also wholesale inventories, and news from Canada, the annual budget release, and from Australia, Westpac consumer sentiment, and from Japan. We haven't had news from Japan for a very long time. And at tonight at 6:50 p.m. Eastern Time, we have core machinery retails and tertiary industrial activity, and also money-to-money stock. And now let's move to our currency bias overview. We are bullish on the euro dollar, the euro yen, the Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, US dollar, dollar Swissy, and we're neutral so far on US dollar yen and US dollar Canadian dollar. And for this, we're pretty much waiting for today for Federal Chair Yellen to testify, and for tomorrow as well, as they're going to be the catalyst for these two currency pairs basically to start moving. We're mildly bullish as well on the dollar yen, but we need some a catalyst in order to make it step up to the next level. And now we're moving to the pattern of the day. Okay, so because we moved to the pattern of the day, here in front of us, we have a chart pattern of the euro yen. This is the 4-hour chart. And as you can see right here, the big test level was over 140. And we are bullish on this currency pair, the euro yen. And we see a probable signal into the 140 area with a stop, with a protective stop into 139.15 area. Let me remind you that the target for this, we see it run into 141 and 141.20 fulcrum area, as well as 141.50 fulcrum area, and to run into a 142 level. So we have 3 targets for the euro yen, and this is a swing trade for medium term. Let's move quickly to the euro dollar to see the bias for this potential move to the upside. We did have a signal at 36.50, and currently we're trading in we're trading in our first area, our first target area at 36.80. Second target, we have it in the 1.37. So we're still bullish on this. We're still bullish, and like I said, we're still waiting for some follow through to develop in this currency pair. For the pound dollar, we had a signal late last night into 6425, so this was our signal for a long. Currently trading in our target 1 area at 6470. Nice follow through overnight. We have a secondary target on this in the 6550 and into the 66 area, as well as a final target for this potential momentum continuation of the move to the upside. For the euro yen, like I said, we're bullish over 140, and we see a potential continuation in this currency pair into the 141 level. For the dollar yen, like I said, we're waiting for a catalyst in this currency pair, and we'll see at the press conference what Chairwoman Yellen will anticipate for the economy. And remember that Chair Yellen is not going to release any news that is going to create a steep volatility into the market, but rather a mild volatility. So we're watching this potential change of trend. We have a bottom right here. We have 2 higher highs and 2 higher lows right here into this area. 102.50 is 102.50 is the area that we're waiting to break. Anything that will trade above 102.50 102.50, probably 102.60 can propel it higher into a potential target of 103, and then a secondary target of 103.40, 103.50 for medium and short term. Now, from the dollar Swissy, like we've mentioned earlier, we are bearish a little bit on this currency pair. A lot of support right here at 89.30, and I think the big issue is the 89. So it's for us, we see it in a big wide range in between the 89 cents and between the 90 cents. So once it breaks the 90-cent area, it might have the potential of continuing higher. Aussie dollar, quick update onto the Aussie dollar. Beautiful move to the upside. We do have a long position initiated in this currency pair. We had a signal into last week. Beautiful follow through. It had a little bit of issue right here at the 90-cent area, continuing higher. And currently the support levels on this one is 88.70, 88.70, like I said, and the next area of support is the 89. So you could see right here, beautiful rally for 100 pips. New Zealand dollar, and we're going over really quickly our major currency pairs, is into an area of resistance right here at 83.32 with support right here at 82.56. So far it is in a choppy environment. It still needs to prove that it wants to go higher. So far mildly neutral on this currency pair. And the last one is the dollar, Canadian dollar. Quickly, it is descending right now. Has a top and a few lower highs and a few lower lows right here are not it's mildly relative neutral as of right now, and I think the catalyst for this is going to be the release that Yellen is going to come out with later on today. Thank you so much for your time. This is Anka Metcalf with Morning Briefing, Forex Morning Briefing. See you tomorrow.